Hey everybody, okay, so it is May 13th, 2024, and I am attaching this quick video to the front of the video that I just recorded. Okay, so this is one of my favorite features about the Ace Yeslamp is that the RGB moves to the sound of your voice. And in the video, what you're gonna see is it works with my voice, it works with one of my phones, but it does not work when I play audio from the no attribution list on the YouTube studio. And I figured out why. I said it goes by voice. Okay, so I did a test off camera first with songs from YouTube just to make sure, and I thought, that's it. It needs voice in the music. Okay, so let me go ahead and play this song for you guys. This is a clean version of this song. I don't know who the artist is, like I don't recognize him, but this is what it was supposed to do in the video.
Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it. Fuse like a magnet, lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shoot tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. I send the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look back. Cause they ain't always built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same, cause that's what it takes.
All right, so I am so happy that I figured that out. You guys enjoy the video. See you guys later. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome back. It is May 13th, 2024. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have had so many technical difficulties trying to get everything to work all together to tell you guys about this lamp. This is the Ace Yeslamp. Okay, so I recorded some other videos earlier today, and in my boutique video that I recorded, I stated that I might go ahead and tell you guys about this lamp and make a separate video, so I decided to do that. Okay, so this is the Ace Yeslamp, and it has a whole bunch of stuff going on with it. Okay, I have the user manual right here. Okay, and I'm going to go through the different parts of it, and so I don't end up repeating anything, I'm just going to go from the little manual. All right, so of course this is the lamp, and then the adapter is plugged in. You guys can't see it. Obviously, I'm holding the user manual, like I said. In the back, you have your DC power input. Okay, so you cannot charge this lamp up and use it portable. You do have to plug it in. Okay, next to that is the USB port. It is a Type-C. This is a wireless charging pad. It does fast charge. If whatever you're trying to fast charge will fast charge, I am only going to use it for cell phones. Okay. Also, oh, this is not a paid promotion. We did pay for this lamp. All of the information will be in the description box below. Okay, so moving on. There is the wireless charging indicator. It is a very small light. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you guys that on camera. If the wireless charging is working, it will stay a solid red. If it is not working, it will flash red. Okay, this is the RGB dynamic light right here. And then there are touch control buttons, which I will try to pick this thing up and show you guys. Or actually what I think I might do is I'm going to see if I can get you guys a view where you can see more of it. I haven't decided yet, but let's see if there's anything else important. You guys know I always go over safety precautions first, just a couple of them. And I don't think there was anything major. Okay, so this piece right here can move 180 degrees all the way up like that. And then when it's folded all the way down, like I had it, of course, that's at a 90-degree angle. And then it just gives you some other little pieces of information here. Okay, so make sure that you read this. It's not a lot to read. It's just you want to kind of scan over it, make sure that you understand the whole lights, and hopefully everything works. Okay, so on this side here, what are we supposed to see? Okay, so we have a power on and off button, an up and down button, or RGB button. It tells you how to turn the light on and off. You tap once, tap again, it should turn off. Hopefully that works in the video. And also you can adjust the brightness. Of course, you use up and down arrows. You can switch to color mode. Okay, this is what I was looking for. Okay, so if you push the on and off button for 2 seconds, each time it'll switch to color mode, and there are 3 color modes available for switching. Okay, there's color mode 53K, warm mode 27K, and cold and warm mode 4000K. Okay, in the RGB, of course, you use that button, and there are, this is what it claims to have, 3 sound capture, which they call groove, and 3 RGB light modes available for switching. Okay, so I believe every time I tap that button, it is supposed to work. And let's see, is there an amount of seconds? I'm just looking to make sure. No, and I don't know where it's at between 1 through 6. I think it remembers your last setting. So I'm not going to tell you I'm on 3 when I might be on 6. Okay, so we'll go ahead and hopefully everything works. Okay, also I'm going to get this out of the way because this is the part that has been really just not working for me. And so I asked my husband if I could borrow his phone, because remember, the device has to be able to wirelessly charge. Whether it can fast charge or not, that's a different story, but it does have to be able to wirelessly charge, or it's not going to work. That light's going to flash red and drive you crazy, and try to figure out what is happening. And that is exactly what's going on. Okay, so the light does not have to be on in order for this pad to work. So I think what I'm going to do, yes, I said, let me switch your view. Okay, so if I have this set up right, as soon as I set this down, you should be able to see that the phone's going to start charging, and there's going to be a little message that says fast charging. I'm going to go to the settings and attempt to show you that it is fast charging from battery. Okay, so let's see if this works. I'm going to have to cover this up because the phone is locked, so I need to protect the password. And as a matter of fact, I'm just going to pause. Okay, so my idea did not work. So let me try this instead. Okay, so I know this is an awkward angle, but I want to show you that once you plug the phone up to the back, you can see it's plugged into the back to the Type-C. It also shows that it's fast charging. Okay, so give me a second. Okay, so let's see if we can make it through the rest of this video, you guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I've already showed you the charging from the front and from the charging pad here. Now we're going to go through the settings. Like I said, this is going to get bright. I can't turn it this way or turn it that way because then you guys can't see the RGB lights as well. So I'm really sorry. I'm going to try and scoop the light back as far as I can here and open this up. This is going to look like it's right in your face. So maybe I can put it down like this. Yeah, sorry in advance, you guys. Okay, because the only other thing I can do is to turn it up that way, and I don't think it'll be able to show how bright it is. And I was thinking about using maybe a piece of paper. Okay, so I have one here. We can do a quick test to see if that works when we test the brightness. Okay, so hopefully everything goes correctly. So first I'm going to turn it on and turn it off so you guys can see what happens. Okay, so something should have happened here, and if it didn't, then maybe it'll work when I turn it back on. But now you tap again. And then you do that and it turns off. Okay, so we're going to turn it back on. And we're going to go through the 3 color modes. I'm looking underneath here. I know you're not supposed to look directly at the light. I believe this is what I'm going to call the bright setting, because this does not look like warm light. So here we go. How bright can it get? Let's go down. And I think my voice thing is on, but maybe not. Okay, so the only thing it did not tell me, and if you can't tell the light is still on, let's see if the paper helps. Okay, so the light is still on, and then we're going to make it bright. Like I said, sorry about this, but here we go. Yeah, but I don't think the manual tells how many steps you can go up or down. I don't know if it's 10. Yeah, see, I'm still pushing. And at one point, it just like jumps. And then it gets brighter than that. And if you push and hold, it doesn't work. You have to tap it every time. And at least hold down for maybe a second or less. Okay, so that is as bright as it goes on. I'm hoping that this, I don't think that's warm and cool because I don't see any warm lights. All right, so if I push and hold 2 seconds, let's see if this works. Okay, so the light changed. This might be the cool setting. Let's go down first because it's at the brightest. Okay, and now we're gonna go back up. Just a little bit because like I said, I think I was already on the brightest. Now let's see if this changes. This should turn to warm light. No, I think it went back to what it was. I think that's warm cool. There we go. There's warm. Okay, so very pretty glow to it. I like it. We're going to go down first and then up. And just in case this paper, even though I'm not moving it, is making things focus in and out, which will make it appear to be going brighter than what it actually is, I'm going to actually move the paper out of the way. So let's see if we can go up any more. Okay, so warm doesn't get too bright, and I'm not quite sure why this keeps lighting on and off. Maybe because I keep pushing the buttons. So that's kind of cool. When you're adjusting, it just does whatever it wants. So let's test the RGB lights, and I don't know what setting it left off on, because I believe if you push and hold that button, you can turn the RGB lights completely off. Okay, so apparently I don't think that's off. So let's see what happens. Okay, so that's the sound. It goes to voice, and then it also goes to music. Okay, so let's see if it picks up the music. Okay, so I don't know what happened, but sound is supposed to work as well. So maybe it wasn't close enough because it definitely was loud. You guys heard that. Okay, so I'm on my laptop. I really wish one of my other phones had stayed charged up long enough for me to do this video, but it didn't. So I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna get the laptop closer. Let's see, let me check the battery life really quick here. Let's see if we're good to go on that and make sure that we still have the wireless connection, because if not, then the no attribution music will not play from YouTube. The internet won't work right. Okay, so you guys are probably gonna see my laptop now. And let me grab my mouse because I went back to a wired mouse. Okay, so if you see a big screen in your face, sorry, here we go. Let's try this again. Okay, so that is so strange. Music is supposed to work. All right, let's try the next setting. So I think the difference there is that the light is pulsating when you stop talking instead of just sitting solid. Okay, so now I'm going to try music again. First, I'm going to try my laptop where it was sitting, and if not, I'm going to bring it closer. Sorry about that. My mouse froze. Maybe it just doesn't like that song. Let's try something else. No, it didn't start off fast enough. So let's change the genre. Let's see. And fair warning, I have no idea what this is going to sound like. But it looks like here. Let's go to some starred music. Oh my gosh, I have no clue what these are going to sound like. Okay, let's get closer. Okay. Maybe it's not loud enough. I played music on my phone and it worked. Okay, I have no clue why that is not working. That is very strange. I guess the key thing to remember is that it does work, but I do have my phone over here. It's only charged up to 26%. It's a backup phone that I have. And I'm just curious at this point, you guys might as well test it. Let's see if there's a difference between going from a computer to a phone. Let's see here. I'm trying to find my music on here. I have not used this phone in ages. Okay, so I have a feeling if I unplug, you can see it's moving while I'm talking. this phone, it's going to shut off. Let me see real fast. Okay, how awkward is that, you guys, that it wouldn't work for the laptop, but it will work for a phone? I am so happy that this phone is staying on because it has enough charge. Okay, so let's one more time from the laptop. What's the difference? I don't know. Like I said, I'm not all that tech savvy, so let's look. Okay, so if you plan on playing music from your computer, I don't know if you have to have a Bluetooth speaker plugged up to this thing. I have no clue what is the difference, but for some reason, you might be playing music from your phone. So let's keep moving on because I've attempted that. And I'm pretty sure maybe if I were to go to the computer, it might work. I don't know. I have not a clue why that works like that, but at least you guys got to see it. Okay, so play music from your phone if you want to see these really cool lights. Do all of this. Okay, I think there's one more setting. I think that one's pretty cool. And as you can see, as soon as I start talking, there it goes. Okay, so there's that one. And now there should be 3 just regular RGB modes without being sound activated. So let's go through those. And while it's doing that, the keypad, I want to show you guys that. So let me pick it up because it should still keep going because I didn't change the mode. I'm trying to keep my mat up here, you guys. It's an art mat, so it has some other stuff on it. I was trying to keep it out of the recording, but as you can see, it's sliding and fighting me. But let's see what you guys can see. Okay, so that's really neat. I like that. Now we're going to go to, this is what, maybe the last setting. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, let's see what happens if I push it again. Oh, wow. Is this a setting that it didn't say? Because didn't it say there was 6 total in that manual? While it's doing what it's doing right now, let me check. Because I think we're on what, 7? Looking really quick here. Unless we're back to the first one. So I'm going to tap it one more time and see. If not, there is a 7th setting for RGB. Okay, so we're back to the voice. So for sure it has 6, possibly 7. But let me see if there's anything else in the manual that I'm forgetting. I don't think so. I don't think there's any other features. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's pretty easy to use. As you saw, the problem you're going to have is between like your cold, your warm, and your cold and warm mode. But maybe if you're shining it down on something, you'll be able to tell. And then I would have to say maybe if the lights were off, and I know if I turn the lights off in here, I think it's going to do something crazy. I can do a quick little test just to see if I can give you guys a better view of those other mode settings. And then also the RGB lights. Let's do first to turn them off. Okay, so you push and hold to turn it off and then tap to turn it back on. All right, and let me pause for a second and see what happens if I turn the lights off, if we can test some of the brightness more of those three modes. Okay, I hope this works. I turned off every single light I had on for this video. Okay, so let's try it. Okay, that should be warm mode. The light should look kind of yellow, so let's see what happens. No. Okay, so it switched to some other mode, I think. So that this is warm. And as you can see, it was on. Just at the lowest setting, you can barely tell. Okay. And then if it went through the brightness settings correctly, this should be warm cold, or cold warm, however you would say it. Okay, so this is both. That's the lowest setting. And that is, yeah, that's the highest setting. So let me turn this back down so I'm not blinding you guys. Okay, now I'm going to turn it off. And all it did was switch. So you're really going to have to play around with this thing to get it to work. Okay, lights on over there and lights on over here, because I don't know if we hit some clouds or something like that, but you guys, that is the lamp. As usual, something that's electronic, you're always going to end up having to go through it, trying to work out the bugs and see. The lamp obviously works, but it's just a matter of kind of working with it. I know one thing, that indicator of if it's wirelessly charging does work. And so very simple for that. Either it works or it doesn't. Flash is red, it doesn't. Like I said, solid red, it doesn't. And then you guys saw all the buttons up close. You got to see that it does fast charge. Okay, so I had you plugged into the back, the Type-C back here. And then I also put the phone on top of here on the pad. And you guys got to see that it worked. And then you guys got to see that it moves like that. It does not turn. Okay, so it does not turn this way or this way. It just stays where it is. Okay, so if you want one where even this top piece here, so far as I know, we're going to test that before I tell you guys that, and then come to find out the manual's wrong, but no, it's correct. Okay, so it does not rotate. I know some of them, when you tilt them up like that, you can turn it to the left, turn it to the right. Some of them you can completely 360 rotate them, but not this one. But other than that, I really like it. It's very solid. The base size here, I don't have my tape measure, and you're probably thinking, why would that be important? If you do get the Boutique rolling train case with a table, okay, the table is only 22, and I believe it was either and a half inches, or I think it was a fourth inches this way, the length. Okay, so where you sit, this is important, but I'm going to set it on this side if I keep the case. Okay, so as you can see, it can get pretty bright, and you can only imagine how much brighter it would have been if there was no light in here. Okay, that'd be kind of awkward to start a video with it being dark in there. but, or I should say darken here where I'm at, wherever I would be recording. But for the sake of the video, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I might do a part 2 and think, okay, let's look at it when it is nighttime. There's no more sunlight and I don't have on any of the lights in the kitchen. Okay, so I don't know. If I decide to do that, then you guys will see that video. If not, then this will not be a part 1. This will just be the video of the Yeslamp. And where did I purchase it? Did I tell you guys? I don't remember. I have a headache. Sorry, you guys, I don't remember. I believe I purchased it on Amazon. Okay, and price, I think, okay, don't quote me on this. You'll have to check. I want to say, because I've purchased several items this week, that this lamp was $49.99 with a 40% off coupon. So I believe I chopped the price down to $29.99. I do not know if this is the item that the 40% was offered on Amazon. I don't know if that 40% is still there. Okay, so if you like this, run over to Amazon. Okay, click on the link in the description box, and then you can see, is this the item that came with 40% off? And if not, or if it just so happens I'm correct and the coupon is gone, I think $49.99 is not a bad price, because taxes are not going to be too much on something like that. Okay, so it run you about what, no more than 55 bucks if it's not still on sale. But if it is, I mean, 35 bucks, can't beat it. Okay, it does enough. And let me tell you, if you have a headache, yes, it does enough. But yeah, we got to see. And if any of you know why the computer music did not work and why phone music did work, then let me know, because I stated already, I'm not that tech savvy. But that is it, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and go. I think I'm going to go ahead and eat. I was dressed to walk also on the treadmill, but I don't think that's going to happen, because I think this is a hunger headache and I'm going to have to take another Excedrin and see if that works in the meantime while I get something in my stomach. Okay, but that is it, you guys. Thank you for watching Upfront and Honest Reviews. As always, stay safe. And then, okay, so upcoming videos, you guys know at the end of each of my videos, I tell you some possible upcoming videos. So obviously I'm not going to keep my hands like this. They are terrible. I don't know if it's because, I don't know if it's the dehydrator. I don't want to say that because I switched. I was using the Young Nails Protein Bond, and my nails did not look like this. I don't know if it's the primer. I have no clue, because I wasn't using primer. So maybe the two combined, my nails said no, but this thumb is perfectly fine. It's the only nail that is perfectly fine. And I've put everything on this nail that I put on all the others, including the solid nail glue from a cart. So I have no clue what's going on with my nails, but hopefully I don't ruin them more by covering them, and hopefully they grow out and they start looking like this one, or else I have an issue at hand. I got to figure out what's causing my problem, but I will figure it out and I will let you guys know. So what nails am I going to do? Am I going to go with chocolate nails, or am I going to go with my unicorn nails? I mean, the case was unicorn pink. I have this little teeny portable Bluetooth speaker, and I think they're called My Audio Pets or something like that. And you can either use one by himself or you can use two of them. And I said that if I decide to keep the case, the Biotique case comes with a portable Bluetooth speaker. It is no longer inside of the lid. And so I thought maybe I might do a sound off between one of those little portable speakers. So they're small. They're like, no, not more than like 2 inches tall. And then you can pair them together. Okay, and I think if you turn off the second one, the first one will still work on its own. Okay, so like one has a lead. And then the Bluetooth speaker that came from Biotique to see like sound quality in comparison. Maybe if you guys look at the specifications of each item, you might say, well, that's not a fair comparison because the Biotique speaker maybe has more watts or amps or whatever, speakers have to make it have a better sound quality, or to make it, let's say, work better or something. Okay, so maybe I'll do a little bit of research to see if I can learn the differences, to see if it's even fair to compare them, or do they have to be paired together, the My Audio Pets up against the Biotique Bluetooth speaker, in order for it to be a fair fight. Okay, so I will try and find out as much information as I can. If nothing else, we'll just have fun. You guys get to see some cute little speakers. So you guys enjoy your day. Stay safe again. Like I said, bye.